Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my brothers and sisters. My name is Zaki, and welcome to the very first episode of Inner Compass.
I'm Zalik, a Muslim revert. Alright, so this podcast is not going to be anything too formal, just some honest talks that we hope help you reflect, grow, and maybe see things a bit differently.
We're so glad to have all of you here. We started this podcast to share real conversations about faith, mindset, and living with purpose in today's world. Today, we're talking about something that shapes who we are, the company we keep, and how to handle negativity without losing your peace. Let's be real, the people you spend time with are like mirrors. They reflect who you are, but they also shape who you become.
That's deep. You know, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ gave a perfect example for this. He said that a good friend is like someone who sells you perfume. Even if you don't buy anything, you'll still leave smelling nice. And a bad friend is like a blacksmith's furnace. Even if you don't get burned, you'll still leave with smoke on your clothes.
Man, that is indeed timeless wisdom. It's not just about avoiding bad influences you see. It's really about seeking good influences, having friends who remind you to stay grounded, chasing your goals and keeping your character clean. And honestly, it's not just friends, it's also what you follow online. Your social media feed, the music you listen to, the content that you watch. These are the voices we let into our heads every single day, and it really influences our mindset and our actions. If you're constantly seeing negativity, gossip, or comparison, that becomes the atmosphere you live in. You can be the most motivated and the most peaceful person, and one negative circle can pull that energy right out of you. It's like putting clean water into a muddy glass. Doesn't matter how pure it starts, the mix changes everything.
Exactly. And over time, that stuff affects your self-worth. You start thinking, I'm behind or I'm not good enough. But when you surround yourself physically and digitally with people who uplift you, it changes your energy completely. That's why Allah reminds us in the Quran, O you who have believed, fear Allah and be with those who are truthful. And I'll be real, sometimes protecting your peace means creating distance. Not because you hate someone, but because you love your sanity.
Exactly. You can still wish people well from a distance. You don't owe everyone constant access to your energy. Alright, now let's talk about the second half, negativity.
Ah, yes, the modern epidemic. It's everywhere. In comments, conversations, and even in your own thoughts.
And sometimes you don't even notice how much it is affecting us. It's very crazy how fast negativity sticks and how easily it can replay in our minds like a broken record. You can't control what people say, but you can control how much power you give it.
Right. I always picture it like this. Someone throws mud at you. You can either stand there and let it cover you, or you can step aside and keep walking. Either way, it says more about the throw than it says about you. And sometimes negativity comes from within. That little voice in your head that says, you can't do this, or you're not enough.
Oh, the self-doubt voice, the worst roommate ever. But here's what helps. Replace those thoughts with gratitude and action. When you focus on what you can do and what's already good in your life, that voice loses its power.
That's it. You can't live a peaceful life if you let everyone's noise play on full volume in your mind. Ignoring negativity doesn't mean pretending problems don't exist. It just means choosing your battles wisely.
So to wrap this up, the people you're around shape who you become. And the energy you focus on shapes how you feel. Choose friends who lift you up, both in this world and the next. And learn to walk away from noise that disturbs your peace. Your circle is your environment, and your environment feeds your soul.
Silence can be a superpower. Sometimes the best response to negativity is peace and progress. Not every comment deserves your energy. Not every argument deserves your voice. And not every negative person deserves a front row seat in your life.